In Houston's Second Ward, a Halloween display has sparked outrage, igniting a firestorm of emotions and debate throughout the community. What was once a quiet, unassuming street has now become the center of a national conversation, drawing attention from all corners of the country. Instead of the usual friendly ghosts and jack-o'-lanterns, this display features a stark wooden gallows, with two life-sized mannequins hanging by their necks, creating a chilling and unsettling scene. The mannequins are dressed in black shirts, khaki pants, and red hats that closely resemble MAGA caps, their faces completely obscured by black masks, adding to the air of mystery and tension. Their pockets bulge with zip ties and they stand barefoot on the grass, amplifying the sense of vulnerability and evoking strong reactions from onlookers. Nearby, a mannequin dressed in a poncho and straw hat stands over a bound figure, suggesting a narrative that many found deeply troubling and open to interpretation. Two coffins flank the gallows, further intensifying the macabre atmosphere and leaving neighbors and visitors unsettled. The display's disturbing imagery quickly went viral, drawing not only curious crowds but also protesters and a swarm of media crews to the neighborhood, all eager to capture the unfolding drama. Online debate exploded, with people from across the nation weighing in on the meaning, intent, and possible implications behind the provocative scene, fueling heated arguments on social media. The street became a gathering place for those seeking answers, as neighbors, activists, and concerned citizens engaged in passionate discussions, further fueling the controversy. What began as a local Halloween display quickly escalated into a flashpoint for national debate, highlighting deep divisions and sparking conversations about symbolism, free expression, and community standards. The display's power comes from its loaded symbols, most notably, the red MAGA-style hats on the mannequins. These hats are instantly recognizable, carrying a weight of political meaning that goes far beyond a simple fashion statement. Their presence in the display is deliberate, meant to provoke thought and stir emotion in anyone who passes by. For some, these hats represent patriotism and a sense of belonging. For others, they symbolize division, exclusion, and intolerance. The red hats have become a flashpoint, instantly evoking strong reactions and memories of recent political events. A Mexican flag draped over the gallows adds another layer of complexity, raising questions about national identity, immigration, and the meaning of inclusion in America today. The flag's presence has led to conflicting interpretations. Some see it as a critique of U.S. immigration policy, while others fear it could be a threat or an act of intimidation directed at the Hispanic community. The ambiguity of the message has fueled heated debate among neighbors and on social media, with no clarification from the display's creator, leaving everyone to draw their own conclusions. The figure's dark clothing and zip ties evoke images of law enforcement or paramilitary groups, deepening the controversy and adding a sense of unease to the scene. With no clear intent or explanation, viewers project their own fears, hopes, and beliefs onto the scene, ensuring that the argument and speculation will continue for some time to come. The display's location in Houston's historic Second Ward, a center of Mexican-American culture, intensifies its impact. For many residents, the violent imagery feels like a direct threat, especially given the neighborhood's history and current political climate. The combination of hanging figures and the Mexican flag touches on sensitive issues of violence and immigration. What should be a safe, familiar space now feels hostile and unsettling to many families. Community members argue that regardless of intent, the display's effect is harmful, especially for children. The controversy is not just about Halloween decorations, but about the right of a community to feel safe and respected. Calls for removal reflect a desire to protect the neighborhood's spirit and values. At the heart of the controversy is the debate over free speech versus hate speech. Supporters argue the display is protected political expression no matter how offensive. They claim the best response is open debate, not censorship. Critics counter that the display crosses into hate speech, inciting fear and potentially violence, especially with its lynching imagery. Many residents feel the display is a direct threat, not just provocative art. Some call for legal action, arguing that when expression causes real fear and distress, it loses constitutional protection. The debate centers on balancing freedom of expression with community safety. Where should society draw the line? The Houston display forces us to confront tough questions about the boundaries between art, protest, and the standards that hold a community together. It's not just about what's on display, but about who gets to decide what belongs in shared spaces, and how those decisions shape the places we call home. Is it a bold statement of free expression, a necessary protest, or does it cross a line into aggression that disrupts the peace? The answer often depends on who you ask, and what values they bring to the conversation. Its public placement means everyone, adults and children alike, must encounter it, whether they want to or not. For some, it sparks curiosity or conversation. For others, discomfort or even fear. The conflict highlights the ongoing tension between an individual's right to express themselves and a community's collective desire for harmony and peace. These are not easy lines to draw. Symbols like the red hat and Mexican flag carry deep historical and emotional weight, especially in a neighborhood shaped by those very histories. They can unite or divide depending on the context and the viewer. Context matters. What's seen as a powerful protest to one neighbor might feel like a personal threat to another. These differences can be hard to bridge. The controversy here is a microcosm of national struggles over public expression, respect, and the meaning of community. It reflects larger debates happening across the country. There are no easy answers, only ongoing debate about what kind of society we want to build together, and how we balance freedom with responsibility. The display's true legacy may be the questions it leaves behind, about responsibility, respect, coexistence, and the future of our shared spaces.